Okay, perfect. Thank you. So Barbara's first question is, the Pentagon yesterday said aircraft are being repositioned in light of current threats. Can you tell us what you can in terms of what's actually happening there right now?
So as far as the statement of repositioning aircraft, we go through very deliberate and calculated adjustments when threats raise, and we want to make sure that our air crews and our ground crews are operating safely, and that we take into account all possible threats that are currently in the mix right now.
And I know that the chairman yesterday spoke about the communications with the Russians, that sort of thing. But at this moment, do you have any communications with the Russians at all when it comes to the situation in Syria through the deconfliction channels?
We are always available to talk with the Russians to deconflict our operations for the safety of our air crews, collective air crews, theirs and ours, and to make sure that we can focus on our effort, which is in Syria, to defeat ISIS, and right now that is in Raqqa. So we are always open to using the deconfliction line, and we are using it now.
And then just two quick ones. I guess, do you have an assessment of why pro-regime forces are engaging in these provocations that we've seen over the last few days? What is your assessment with that situation?
Well, this is a very congested and complex battle space. That said, we've made it very clear that we will defend our forces and we'll defend our partner forces when threatened. And in each and every instance, when we have had to engage with the regime, we have done so in a manner that has been consistent with defending ourselves and defending our forces. And we will continue to do that. Our fight is not with the regime. We want to be focused on our number one goal, and that is to defeat ISIS.
And then the last question Barbara has is, what do you think the Russians are up to, and what are they trying to achieve in Syria as you watch this all play out?
Yeah, I want to address that, and I won't speak on behalf of the Russians. I know that the deconfliction line has proven its worth, and we will continue to use that. Our focus and our number one goal is defeating ISIS in Iraq and Syria, because they are the largest threat and the biggest threat to not just Iraq and Syria and to the region, but to the rest of the world.
And with the contested battle space that you were speaking about, you're confident with all the channels that are in place in this sort of thing, that every precaution is being taken to avoid any sort of accident, I guess, correct?
That is correct. We will always work towards deconflicting our operations so that we can both focus on our goals, and for us that is defeating ISIS. But we will take into account all of the other actors and the other elements that are in the air and on the ground, and we will deconflict so that we can focus on our number one mission of defeating ISIS.
Colonel, thank you so much for sticking around for this extra time. I really appreciate it.
You bet. No problem. Thank you.